And for the Steam machine, let's just go over this really quick. According to SteamPowered.com, the Steam machine will have over 6 times the horsepower of the Steam Deck, which is also a device that's already out, which you could say is the big brother to whatever Xbox has coming with the ROG Ally. But this is able to play your whole Steam library, as we talked about. So your whole Steam library. Steam itself is a free service that you can sign into. You have to buy a few things, but generally there are other things that are on free. And Steam is known for its what? Its sales.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's sales. So now you have a device that people always talk about. To answer your question earlier, why would I get an Xbox? Well, some people might feel like the PlayStation's price tag's a little too steep. Like the base PlayStation, both versions.
No.
The disc version. And then, now we know that the prices have changed. But when we're talking about what Xbox offers as far as the digital aspect of the Series X and Series S. For some reason, people just still say they want to get the Xbox because I don't even know if necessarily know. I've tried to think about it, but I don't. I'm not sure.
You buy into the ecosystem. Like you buy into their platform and their offerings. And I mean, because I think everything you said is right. No doubt about it. I think when you look at when I say, "Oh, why do you buy Xbox?" I mean, you purchased the console 2 reasons. One, for the games that come out on that console is number one. Number one. 2, are for any other services that are being offered. Now, for Microsoft, those were big time because Game Pass is there. So you got all the games that might be exclusive coming out, and then you got Game Pass, which has a ton of stuff available to you. That's why you buy the Xbox. Like that's why you buy it. Why do you buy the play? Like, yes, there's PlayStation fanboys, Xbox fans. Yes, there's all that shit, right? You buy the PlayStation, so you want games that come out on PlayStation. All the other games that come out on both, you'll be able to play those on whatever console. So that's cool. Call of Duty, whatever console you got, you can play Call of Duty. Like, yes, you can play it on your PlayStation, you can play it on the Xbox, you can play it on whichever console, right? We're talking about, okay, what console am I going to invest all these dollars into? Invest. And you look at what PlayStation's offering. Lots of good exclusives. They don't have the same, service offering as Game Pass. They don't, and that's fine because they don't need it. They got a lot of heat that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you might be on mute, by the way.
Oh,
yeah, but yeah. So,
it was because like when you upgrade your PlayStation Plus, you get access. There's certain games, and shout out to and this is a little shade too. Shout out to I think Intergrade might still be on that window. Like the only way you can get Final Fantasy VII Intergrade is if you get the PlayStation Plus upgrade above the basic. I think.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. Like you can't just go get it as an extension to remake. Though I think now you can get them both as a package. I think.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I will check during the conversation. But to your point, PlayStation does have some type of similar cloud dipping service that, like, if you pay a little bit above basic, you can get access to certain PlayStation classics that are in their library. And I think even they discontinued that service where you specifically could play things like Ashura's Wrath and other things that were like PlayStation 3 exclusives,
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, if you are a big fan of some of the Xbox only titles, cool. But once they started taking those titles and putting them on Game Pass and allowing you to play them on PC Game Pass, once they started to blend their ecosystem together, which I thought was a good thing, you have now undercut the Xbox product. Which again, I don't think is a bad thing, but I think the direction you need to then go is exactly where Valve was going. blending the lines between PC and console. That's what they needed to do, and they haven't quite done that. And so because of it, Valve comes through, and let's say you're a new gamer, you try to figure out what to buy, but you want to buy the thing that has the most coverage. You should probably buy the Steam machine. Like you probably should, because the reality is you're going to be able to play most of what's out there. Most of it. And the only difference is that, yeah, if you have Game Pass, some things will be covered by your subscription. But you have all these Steam sales out of there. And you have access to all these games that, again, are on both Xbox and games that started on PlayStation. How many times have we seen with Spider-Man PS4 and so on and so forth, they got ported over to PC? Death Stranding got ported over, all these games that started as PlayStation exclusives that also end up on PC. So we talking, you have access to a huge library if you do that. That is unbiased and uncommitted to Xbox or PlayStation.
Yep.
That is big time for somebody sitting at home like, what do I get? Like, you telling me I can go play Spider-Man, Grand Theft Auto, Death Stranding, Stellar Blade soon, and all these other games that were supposed to be these big PlayStation exclusives, and I could also go ahead and play, whatever's coming out on Xbox, potentially, and all the, potentially several things that are coming on Xbox too. I mean, why not go with that? So yeah. I think that this is just a huge intro. I think the only thing that could be bigger than what Valve has done is if Sega came back. That'd be the only thing that would top this. But that ain't happening.
No, it is not. So, Sega came back with what?
What you mean with what?
Like a console?
Yeah, with the successor to the Dreamcast.
Wow.
With the Sega, I don't know, Nightmare, the Night Frame or something.
Bro.
They came out with some console.
That John. Look, but